Hello and welcome back to the Red Revolution with me, Calvin. It's been a hell of a long time since I've made a video for you all, but I'm back getting some more subscribers as well. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and to the subscribers who are stuck by my channel. Still, really appreciate it. I'm going to go through this quite quick, give one or two reasons why I think these teams will finish in these positions for the table. Football season is back, the Championship starts tonight with Reading v Derby, League 1, League 2, maybe non-league as well, starting early, a week early to the Premier League. Great to see football back. Going straight into it, 20th place, I've gone for Huddersfield Town. Now, the reason for that is looking at their team, arguably their best player is Aaron Moy, but their team just screams Championship. It does, and basically, I just see them going down. And defence just looks weak, and goalkeeper, and they've done well last season. Was it 16th? Was it 16th they finished last season? I'm not sure, but I just see them getting relegated this season. I hate to say it, they're a team that's really stole my heart. They really have. They've really. I really admire them. The manager, the passion, the fans, everything about them. But it just screams Championship. I hate to say it. Their manager, really good friends with our manager, Jurgen Klopp, but Huddersfield Town, sorry guys, I've put in your 20th place, and for 19th place, I've gone for Cardiff City. Now, bringing in Reid from Bristol City, played well for Bristol City, good goals when he moved from centre mid to striker, depends how he does this time. He's playing all right in pre-season for Cardiff, but above all honesty, I still think going down because they only last one season when they were back in the Premier League in 2013. Shame we're not going to see like a Welsh derby between them and Swansea, because Swansea went down, Cardiff went up, but Cardiff loved that, Swansea wouldn't. But honestly, they did well, very well. Surprised how well they played last season in the Championship, but I just don't think they'll be able to compete with the quality that is in the Premier League. I just don't see it. So I'd like to see them stay up, but 19th place, lads. 18th place, I've gone for Southampton. Now, the reasons for that is Southampton just look weak. Weak defence. Now, Forster's a very good goalkeeper. Losing Van Dijk was a huge blow to them. Now, Bertrand, I would say, arguably is their best defender. Very good left-back. Midfield-wise, Ward-Prowse, Redmond, just Championship. But I'm not saying it just like with Huddersfield, but a bit more experience, obviously, Championship players, because former Norwich guy Nathan Redmond. They've got a very good academy. Don't get me wrong, Southampton, good young players coming up, the likes of Walcott, Bale, Oxlade-Chamberlain. But I just feel Southampton, this is the season, because they finished nearly relegation. They just got out of it. They were in a kind of a relegation scrap last season. I just feel this season they're going to get relegated. 17th place, I've gone for Watford. Now, they haven't got much attacking threat like Southampton. They've got Gray and Deeney. They've lost Richarlison, we'll get to in a minute, which I actually found hilarious what Everton paid for him. And but above all honesty, I think they'll stay up. Watford, one of those teams that looked like they could go down, but they managed to just stay up in the end. So I just see Watford they'll be in a relegation scrap, but I just see him staying up. 16th place, I've gone for Brighton. Now, Brighton, the reason for that is, they did okay last season. They stayed up, which was fantastic for their club. But Brighton, similar, bit lower prediction, position as well from last season. It's just the attack. The midfield looks good, defence okay, but when you look at that attack with Murray, an ageing Murray, there's a guy who plays from PSV, Dutch international, can't pronounce it now, I'm not going to try it. He also got Hamed as well. They need another striker. If they want to, I think they'll stay up, but I think they've got that quality. I think they're similar position to what they were last season, near the bottom, but stay up. I think they'll do very good, but I just feel they need another striker. They really do. But I think they'll stay up. Bournemouth, I think they finished 12th last season, Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth, why I've gone for Bournemouth in 15th, 3 places what they finished last season. They've got Josh King, Wilson, he's 50-50, Defoe, the Asian Defoe, You say legend in the game, I say a legend in the game. Midfielder-wise, and Fraser, Ibe, Arter. Defensive-wise, Aki, but the other players like Francis, Cook, and other players, Begovic, like championship players, defenders, those two, Francis and Cook, aging a bit as well. Goalkeeper-wise, Begovic is not a championship player, former Chelsea, Stoke player. I do see him doing well. He's pulls some good saves, but I do see Bournemouth staying up or a bit lower to what they finished last season. 14th place, I've gone for Fulham. Now Fulham, I think will do quite good, very good. Finish mid-table. I don't think we'll get relegated. Segerson will do well. Former left back, now left winger. He's a fantastic wonder kid. He really is. I hope I've pronounced his name right as well. Honestly, the big thing as well, they just recently signed Mitrovic as well for 27 million, around about 27 million. I was told by one of my Newcastle friends around about there. He was fantastic for them last season. He was crap for Newcastle, but for Fulham he was fantastic last season. Played a big part in getting them back into the Premier League through the playoffs, and I just feel with Fulham they'll do well. Mid-table is good enough for them. Defence probably needs a bit of work on. I think they've only got 4 defenders as far as I'm looking at the squads right now. Midfield wise, looks good. There's Sanseri from Nice, who played with Balotelli, Super Mario. There's some other good players, 1-2 other good players, but they've only got 2 strikers. Mitrovic obviously start instead of Camara, but I just see Fulham in a respectful, 14th place. 13th place, I've gone for Newcastle United. Now, Newcastle finished 10th last season. The reason I've gone for 13th, Rafa Benitez, top world-class manager. Remembering obviously Liverpool did very well for Newcastle this season. In their first season back in the Premier League, getting to 10th place, top half, but 13th this season. You look at the strikers: Perez, Dwight Gale, Hosselu. It doesn't scream like that's a threat. I'm being honest. They need another striker. If they really want to go higher for what I predicted, they need another striker. Midfield has got Richie, Atsu, Kennedy. They brought in Ki Sung-young from Swansea, former Swansea guy who got relegated last season. He could do well, good partnership maybe with Shelvey. Defensive wise, Lascelles, signed a guy, Swiss international, who did well for the World Cup that's just gone as well. Seems a good player. Scored 7 goals and 40 odd appearances for Switzerland, centre back I think he is. So I think Newcastle will do not as good as they did last season, but just get mid-table. They need to improve that striking position. They need another striker. 12th place, I've gone for Palace. Zaha, I expect to do very well this season. I'd rather start him if I was Palace up front instead of Benteke. Roy Hodgson will do well. He always do well with the smaller clubs. Palace or Fulham. But when the bigger clubs come, England, Liverpool, it's a completely different story. He's an absolute shit manager when it comes to that. But I expect, good, if I dare say, tight defence on its day. Midfield wise is good. Benteke, I'd say they need another striker because unless he plays Zaha up front in Benteke's position, because Benteke, let's just say, he's shit. He really is. He's not a good player. He's not. So I just see him finishing 12th. I think they're good enough. Roy's manager to finish. Got a better attacking threat than Newcastle, so finished 12th place. 11th place, I've gone for Leicester City. Now losing Riyad Mahrez, I call him a sellout. Going to Man City. He's going to be going from somebody starting every single game for Leicester. He's going to be, nearly every single game. Well, every single game. He's going to be on the bench for Man City. It's going to be, he's going to be competing with likes of Silva, both Silvers, Sterling, Sane, De Bruyne, Sane, Sterling. I've said so many names, so you know what I mean. That's how much quality City got in that midfield, and he's just coming into it. He's going to be on the bench. He's going to be on the bench for so many games. He's going to struggle to break through. It really is. But that's such a huge blow. They haven't replaced him yet. They should do with that money. But I still see 11th place for them, just below the top half of the table for them. Striker-wise, they need to give Iheanacho a chance. Vardy's getting on a bit now. Can't see him much as a threat. Still a threat, but not much. Schmeichel's still there. Maguire's linked to go away. So it's really happening at Leicester City. But looking at the current squad now, if it stays as it is, or if they need to bring in another winger, I'm going to say 11th place for Leicester. 10th place, I've gone for Burnley. Now, Burnley struggled. They nearly went out of the Europa League with their first time being there, sort of, you know what I mean, to Aberdeen, of all teams. Aberdeen, don't give them credit. They played well on both legs. But I thought Burnley played a lot better. They had a strong team as well in the second leg, and Aberdeen took them to bloody extra time, didn't they? But I see Burnley, they finished 7th, which is fantastic from last season, but I think 10th this season, especially watching that, hearing about that performance in both legs against Aberdeen. But I've gone for 10th place for Burnley. They need another striker. They need speed. They haven't got any speed up front. Vokes and Barnes, the big guys, tallish, you know. They need speed. They need speed up front if they want to finish a bit higher, not mean, and score goals. 9th place gone for Everton. Now, what the hell? Gonna keep it, you know, the swearing down, but bloody hell. What they spent about 40 to 50 million for Richarlison, who was talked about earlier in the video. I mean, what the hell? He's done absolutely nothing for Watford in his first season in the Premier League. First season for Watford last season. You know, if you signed for like 12 million, then we wouldn't be laughing. You know, it could do something for you. But bloody hell, 40 to 50 million. It's money today is an absolute joke. But only Everton would spend that much on a player like that, an overrated player. You know, Sigurdsson, a hell of a lot of money as well. I mean, what the hell? Only Everton do this. Only do this shit. I mean, bloody hell. Spend a hell of a lot of money. Bloody hell. 8th place, 9th place for Everton. But just, you know, typical Everton. I've just put them there. 8th place, I've gone for West Ham. Now, the reason for that is Pellegrini, top manager. He's bought in. He needs to sort defence out a bit more. Fabianski's a good goalkeeper. You know, got relegated with Swansea. He's a very good goalkeeper. I think he's better than Joe Hart. I feel like he's more secure with his hands, a bit more confident in goal than Joe Hart. Joe Hart's gone back to Man City, trying to make a name for himself again. Defence needs improving on. Midfield, the attacking threat, they say, can't even pronounce it. The guy from Borussia Dortmund, Yamakovic, something like that. They've signed Felipe Anderson as well from Lazio. If Lanzini does get himself fit, they've got a very good attacking wing at Cam right there, just behind the striker. Whatever it could be it be Arnautovic or Chicharito? Who knows? Maybe need another striker, but they've got themselves a very good front four there. 3 players behind the wing, attacking players behind the striker. Very good. Pellegrini needs to sort the defence out, but midfield looks good as well. They've got a very good player in Wilshere, Jack Wilshere. If he stays fit, he can be an extremely very good midfielder for you guys, West Ham. And I think, I'm saying it now, West Ham to finish 8th. If they bring in another centre-back and sort the full-backs out with the agents, Zabaleta there as well, they've got a good... I think they finish top half, definitely, this season. 7th place, all about the money. They're copying Man City, they're back in the Premier League. It is Wolves. They stand some very good players, very good manager, top managers, you know, making a name for himself. These players as well. Arguably their best player was Shota, how he bloody pronounce his name. Neves is there as well. Defence looks tight. They play a 3-4-5 man defence. Good attacking threat. You know, they could play 3 up front with the wingers and the striker with Jimenez. But honestly, I see Wolves really doing well now. It's a lot to ask. This could be such a bold prediction. But I'm going for Wolves to finish 7th. I'm saying it. They've got a very good team, very good manager, and I just say they could bring more players in. They signed a guy from Monaco, I think it is. He's from Monaco. I tell you something, they're going to make a huge name for themselves back in the Premier League. Wolves, 6th place. Call this bias, but I don't give a crap. I honestly do think this will happen, and Man United, I have predicted you in 6th place. Sure, you finished 2nd last season, above us, go on, mate. But this season, you brought Fred in from Shakhtar Donetsk. Very good, can be a very good playmaker, very good midfielder. Don't get me wrong, Pogba, World Cup winner. De Gea, when he's good, world-class goalkeeper. And plays great for Spain. Not that good for Spain, the World Cup. Still very good player. Defence looks kind of weak. It kind of looks slow. Sanchez, overrated. This is what I thought when he was at Arsenal. He's an overrated player, Sanchez. Forward line, you've only got Rashford and Lukaku. Lukaku, he only really scores against Panama and Tunisia, I mean, come on, anyone can score against them. He didn't really prove himself in the World Cup as much with the other World Cup teams, as far as I know. I find him an overrated player as well. Rashford, I admire, like Lingard. I find them very good players, deserve more game time, in my opinion. But you know what Jose Mourinho's like. And I honestly see Man United finishing 6th. 5th place, I've gone for Chelsea. Now, what have Chelsea proven? They got this manager. He's a former Napoli manager, I think. He's won. The only things he's not won any titles. He's the only thing, or any other cups. He's won Coach of the Year. Now, that's pretty impressive. Coach of the Year. He's won it with smaller Serie A teams, and he's won it with a big Napoli team. He's brought Jorginho, but he has no experience in the Premier League. He's brought Solos, I think, as well for assistant manager. But there's nothing. Defence are good, midfield's good. Jorginho, Kante, Fabregas. That's a very good passing, very good vision, very good playmaking midfield. That if you had those three play together. Forward line is shit. It's slow. It's boring. Morata, Giroud. Morata looks like on his way out after a really disappointing season for Chelsea last season, his first season in the Premier League. Giroud, former Arsenal guy, he's only just over 10 goals a season. Giroud, he's nothing that good in the Premier League. You know what I mean? You need another striker. You need another striker. For me to say, you're worthy to be back in the top 4, you need a top striker. You need another centre back. That's why I predicted you at 5th, because that where you finished last season, there's nothing in there that screams that you're a top 4 team. The midfield does, but the strikers does, and defence isn't that great either, unless you're going to play the attacking fullbacks again. Don't know if it worked out or not. But strikers, you need another striker. You do. But 5th place for Chelsea. I've gone for 4th place Arsenal. Now Aubameyang, like I said, I expect to do very well for Arsenal this season. There's a player 1 up front. It could be Lacazette because he's doing much better off the 2 this season. This new manager is just like the Chelsea manager, unproven. Defensive-wise midfield, Mkhitaryan, Ramsey. They do need to build a bit more in their team, but I feel this new manager might inject, something good in the team, good spirit. So, new manager, new faces, new everything, new, more positive vibes in the team. I'm going for Arsenal finish 4th. Just seen back in the Champions League. 3rd place Spurs. Harry Kane, Eriksen, Son, Ali, Dyer. So much quality. First time playing at the new stadium as well this season, after playing at Wembley. While the new stadium was being built. Depends, how they do. But I think 3rd place, like they were last season, but they're going to be just rocket. They need to get another striker. Llorente's just shite. I mean, that's not a great cover for Harry Kane. If he gets injured, arguably your best player, you're basically fucked. I'm saying that you're basically fucked. You need another striker. So I'm saying 3rd place. Now, 1st and 2nd, this is hard, but I'm going to be honest. 2nd place, Liverpool. Look at pre-season, we're not particularly that great. We do need to improve in several places, like striker, Jurgen. I hope Sturridge goes. I hope we get rid of Solanke as well. But midfield being Keita, Fabinho, in as well. Also, who else we bring in? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, Alisson. I think, you know what I mean? He's going to be a much better player than Karius, goalkeeper than him. Expect to do well as we did last season. No, we finished, was it 4th? I expect to do much better. I expect to do much better. Defence, better goalkeeper, much better goalkeeper. Midfield, bloody hell. God damn it. Our midfield's going to be fucking awesome. Keita and Fabinho in that midfield. We do need another striker. We do need another winger because Oxlade-Chamberlain, huge blow. Gutted for the lads. Out for the whole season as far as I heard. Just got injured the other week and a half ago. Wish him a speedy recovery, but looks like he's missing the whole season. We need another winger after that now. We need, you know, we've got Woodburn who's gone out on loan to Sheffield United. I'll be another video of that as well. Kent has gone loan to Rangers. Stevie G's club first time being a manager as well. Good luck to him. He's not lost yet in his record for Rangers. Doing well. Now for Man City, you saw I said all the names to you. I mean, Sane, Kevin De Bruyne, Silva, Sterling. You know, got Mahrez there as well, and Sane. I mean, that just wow. Strikers wise, who they're going to stick with? Jesus or Aguero. I hope we have another good run as well. Liverpool, back to Liverpool as well in the Champions League. Get to bloody win it. Come on, we were so close to it. It was tough, but I do believe I'm 50-50 with Jurgen if he's the right man for a job or not. But I think second and do well in all the cups again. I just feel as well with Man City that they've still got that quality. Stones did well for England in the World Cup. He's matured a lot. Walker's there as well. I honestly, it's their midfield that gets me. It's just so amazing to look at. It's just quality, absolute quality in the midfield. But honestly, City to win the title again. I'm saying it. Anyway, guys, those are my predictions. Hope you enjoyed this video of all 20 teams for next season. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Please share. Please subscribe. We do appreciate it. And we'll be doing more videos soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.